Hey guys, welcome back to Mind Your Conversions, brought to you by Fibr. If you're new here, this is where we break down the art and science of marketing with our hosts, Liv and Max. They will help you understand marketing better, explore fresh strategies, and most importantly, drive higher conversions. So whether you're a seasoned pro, or even if you're just getting started, you're at the right place.
All right, everyone, get ready, because today we are going deep on Google Ads landing pages.
Ooh, yeah, landing pages.
You want to know what these pages are all about, right?
Right.
Why they matter, how to use them, how to boost your online presence, all that good stuff. Whatever you're working on, this applies.
Absolutely.
So we've got this awesome excerpt from What is a Google Ads landing page and why do you need it?
Very important question.
And it's got some seriously interesting points, real-world examples, companies that are doing it right, you know?
Yeah.
What's the first thing that jumps out at you?
Well, I think it's interesting how this source really emphasizes the unique focus of these pages. They're not just like any random page on your website.
Right.
These are designed specifically, to get those visitors who are coming from your Google Ads to take a specific action.
Like a laser focus.
It is. It's laser focused. Everything's leading them to this one point, like in a movie,
Yeah, like that climax.
Exactly. It's the climax of your marketing campaign.
Okay. So they're laser focused on getting people to do something specific, but why not just send people to my regular website?
That's a great question. I think a lot of people are probably wondering that.
Totally. Why even bother with a whole separate page?
Well, think about it this way. Sometimes you go to a website and there's just like so much going on.
Menus, sidebars, videos playing.
Yeah, all those distractions.
Pop-ups.
Yeah, too much. A Google Ads landing page cuts through all that noise.
Yeah.
Presents a clear, concise message that's aligned with the ad that brought them there.
Okay, so it's like cutting through the clutter and getting straight to the point.
Exactly. And, by doing that, these landing pages can actually drive a massive increase in conversions.
How massive are we talking?
Some studies suggest personalized landing pages can increase conversion rates by up to 300%.
Whoa, 300%. Sign me up for some of that.
Right. Who wouldn't want to see a 300% boost in whatever they're trying to achieve?
Seriously. But beyond just getting people to convert, are there other advantages to these specialized landing pages?
Oh, there are definitely more. One of the most valuable benefits is the ability to really measure performance.
Okay, yeah. Data.
You can track all sorts of metrics, like how many people bounce off the page, how long they stay, and of course, how many actually do what you want them to do, complete the goal.
Yeah.
Become a landing page detective.
I like that, landing page detective. So we're gathering all this data. How do we actually use it to improve things?
Okay, imagine this. You're running an ad for, let's say, your awesome online store.
Okay, got it.
And you're seeing people spend a decent amount of time on the landing page, but then very few are actually adding items to their cart.
Oh, interesting.
That's a clue, right?
Yeah, it's like, what's going wrong there?
Exactly. Maybe something about your add to cart button isn't clear. Or maybe they're getting distracted by something else on the page, before they make it to the checkout. By looking at the data, you can tweak things, try different approaches. It's all about testing and improving those conversions.
I'm starting to get how much power is in this stuff.
Pretty amazing.
You mentioned earlier that Google Ads landing pages are actually different from regular landing pages.
Yeah.
Can you break that down a little more for us?
Yeah, so both aim to generate leads and conversions, but the difference is who they're targeting.
Okay, target audience. Makes sense.
Google Ads landing pages, they're designed for people who clicked on your ads.
So they've already expressed some interest.
They have. It's like they've raised their hand and said, hey, I want to hear more about this.
They're already warmed up to the idea.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, a regular landing page, that might be for a much broader audience, people who just stumbled onto your website, maybe through a general search or a social media post.
They might not be as ready to buy or sign up, right?
Right. And because of that, those regular pages need to be a little more general,
Yeah.
cater to those different levels of interest.
Gotcha. So we're talking about tailoring the message to who you're talking to, like speaking different languages.
Perfect analogy. And because these Google Ads landing pages can be so tightly focused, they often have higher conversion rates.
That makes sense.
This source actually mentioned something pretty cool.
Oh, what's that?
Websites with like 40 or more landing pages, they generate about 12 times more leads than those with just a few.
12 times.
That's a lot.
Okay, you've convinced me. Google Ads landing pages are definitely something I need to pay attention to. But how do they, actually fit into my Google Ads strategy? I feel like there's a piece missing here.
Here's where it gets interesting. Google actually rewards you for having a good user experience on your landing pages.
Really?
It's true. They use something called a quality score.
Okay, quality score. That sounds important.
It is.
Yeah.
A higher quality score means you actually pay less per click for your ads.
Less money. Okay, I'm listening.
It's all about relevance.
Yeah.
Google's looking at your landing page, seeing if it delivers on the ad's promise. Is it easy to navigate? Does it load quickly? And ultimately, is it a positive experience for the user?
So Google's saying, hey, make your landing pages awesome for users and we'll reward you.
Exactly. Lower costs and better visibility in those search results.
Wow, okay. But I'm curious, how much of a difference can a landing page really make? I mean, does it really impact my ad's performance that much?
Think of it like this. You've put together a killer ad. It's perfectly targeted. Someone clicks, eager to learn more. But then they land on a page that's slow, confusing, or just doesn't deliver what the ad promised.
Oof, yeah, I'd bounce right off that page.
Exactly. You've wasted that click and maybe even lost a customer.
Ouch.
But a well-designed landing page, it's like a red carpet. It guides those visitors to the action you want, whether it's a purchase, a sign-up, or a download.
So it's all about making it smooth and enjoyable for the user.
Precisely. And that's why these Google Ads landing pages are so powerful. They bridge the gap between your ad and your goal.
Okay, I am convinced. Now, how about we look at some real-world examples?
I thought you might say that.
See how the pros are doing this?
The source actually gives us some fantastic examples.
Nice.
Companies like ClickUp, Fiverr, Salesforce, even Mailchimp, they're all using these landing pages effectively.
All right, let's see what they're doing and what we can learn from them.
That sounds good to me.
Well,
Let's start with ClickUp. They're #1 on Google for the search term Best Project Management Software 2024. Their Google ad sends you to a landing page with this bold headline and benefit-focused subtext. It's like they're saying, hey, we know what you need and we've got it.
straight to the point.
Yes. And they don't stop there. They use what we call social proof, showcasing testimonials and user reviews.
Oh, so they're building trust.
Exactly. People tend to trust what others are saying, right?
Like word of mouth, but online.
You got it. ClickUp is leveraging that power of social influence.
Clever. Okay, what other examples do we have? I want to see how different companies approach this.
Let's look at Fiverr. Their landing page is a masterclass in using color and design. They've got a really distinct brand, and they use those colors and visuals consistently.
So it's not just about the words, it's the whole vibe of the page.
The whole package. Fiverr has a playful, energetic vibe. Their landing page captures that perfectly. Bright colors, bold fonts, eye-catching graphics.
I'm noticing a theme here. It seems like these successful companies are really focused on that user experience, not just dumping information on the page.
You're spot on. User experience is everything. If people enjoy being on your page, they'll stay longer, engage more, and are more likely to take action.
I see the bigger picture now. It's not just about those conversions, it's about building relationships.
Absolutely. A well-designed landing page is a brand-building tool. It lets you show your personality, your values, and what makes you unique.
This is so insightful. I feel like I'm becoming a landing page expert myself. But before we get too ahead of ourselves,
Right.
I think we should talk about how to actually put this knowledge into practice. I bet our listeners are eager for some actionable tips to optimize their own pages.
Definitely. Time to transition from theory to practice.
Let's do it. Let's unlock the secrets to landing page success and help everyone create pages that convert like crazy.
Love it. Let's dive in. Okay, so let's get strategic. When you're building a landing page, one of the most important things is making sure it lines up perfectly with your Google Ads.
And the keywords you're targeting, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
It's all about being relevant, giving people what they're expecting. If someone clicks an ad for, say, organic dog treats,
Yeah.
they should land on a page about organic dog treats, not just a general pet food page.
Right. Otherwise, they're going to be like, wait, what?
Exactly. Total disconnect. And speaking of happy customers, let's talk content.
Okay. Content is king.
It is. Keep it clear, keep it concise.
No jargon.
No jargon. Use language that your audience understands, addresses their needs directly. Think about what would actually make them click that buy now button.
So no marketing buzzwords.
Nope. Just straight to the point value.
Got it.
Put yourself in their shoes. What questions are they asking? What problems are they trying to solve? How does your product or service provide that solution?
Yeah, that's a good point. Always got to think about the user.
Always. Oh, and we can't forget about mobile optimization.
Oh, yeah, mobile first.
Most people are browsing on their phones and tablets these days.
Yeah.
Your landing page has to look amazing on those smaller screens.
Absolutely. What are some key things to keep in mind for that?
Imagine trying to read a tiny, cluttered website on your phone.
Oh, yeah, no thanks.
It's a nightmare. So make sure your text is easy to read, buttons are easy to tap, images load quickly. Responsive design is key too. It adapts to all those different screen sizes.
So readability, easy navigation, fast loading times. What about forms? Those can be a pain on mobile.
You're telling me. People don't want to fill out a novel on their phone.
Right.
Keep those forms short, simple,
Yeah.
just the essential info.
Speaking of keeping things concise, let's talk about page speed. How much does that really matter?
It matters a lot.
Okay, good to know.
We live in a world of instant gratification. No one wants to wait for a slow website. Even a 1-second delay can hurt your conversions.
Wow, really? Every millisecond counts.
They do. Optimize those images, minimize your code, get a good hosting provider.
Optimize, minimize, choose wisely. What about calls to action? Those seem pretty important.
They are. Your call to action is the star of the show. It tells people exactly what you want them to do.
Sign up, download, buy now.
You got it.
Yeah.
Make it clear. Make it stand out. Use action-oriented language, maybe creating a sense of urgency. Think about what would make you want to click.
Yeah, like instead of a boring learn more button.
Right.
Something more exciting like unlock your potential now.
Exactly. And remember, this isn't a one-time thing. Landing page optimization, it's a journey.
Yeah.
You've got to constantly test, analyze, refine.
It's like tending a garden, right?
Perfect analogy. You're nurturing it, making adjustments. Now, A/B testing, that's your secret weapon.
Okay, A/B testing. I've heard of that.
It's like running an experiment. You create 2 versions of your page, just with slight differences, maybe a different headline or a different image.
Okay.
Then you see which one does better.
Oh, so you're using data to figure out what actually works.
Exactly. And it's ongoing. You can keep testing, keep improving.
Like a constant feedback loop.
Exactly. Don't forget about analytics either. Tools like Google Analytics can tell you so much about how people are using your page. Bounce rates, time spent on page. You can really dig deep and find those insights.
It's like having a superpower, seeing how people are actually using your site.
It is. It helps you understand your audience, what they want, what they need.
So we've got A/B testing, analytics. Any other tips for like keeping our pages fresh and effective?
Never stop learning. The online world is always changing. Read those industry blogs, go to webinars, connect with other marketers. Don't be afraid to experiment.
Embrace the learning process. Love it. Okay, let's switch gears for a second. I think it's important to talk about some common mistakes that people make with landing pages.
Oh, good point. What are some things you see people doing wrong?
Stuff that we should definitely avoid.
Well, one of the biggest ones is neglecting that mobile optimization we talked about.
Yeah, I got to make sure it works on phones.
Seriously, if your page is clunky on mobile, you're going to lose people.
It's like inviting someone to a party but forgetting to unlock the door.
Exactly. Another mistake is trying to cram too much information onto the page.
Information overload.
It's overwhelming. Remember, clarity is key.
Right, keep it simple.
Focus on one clear message, one main action you want people to take.
So it's about finding that balance between giving enough info and not overwhelming people.
Exactly. Oh, and let's not forget about page speed.
Oh, right. We talked about that, but it's worth repeating.
Seriously, a slow page will kill your conversions.
People have zero patience these days.
They don't.
Yeah.
So optimize those images, clean up your code, get that reliable hosting.
Speed is king. Okay, so we've covered mobile optimization, information overload, page speed. Anything else?
The call to action. People mess this up all the time.
It's such a crucial part.
It is. It tells people what to do next. Make it clear, make it stand out, use action-oriented language, create that sense of urgency.
So no more learn more buttons.
Right.
We want something dulled, something that grabs your attention.
Exactly. And remember, landing page optimization is ongoing. It never ends.
Always be testing.
Always be learning from those tests.
I am so ready to go create some amazing landing pages now.
Awesome.
This deep dive has been amazing. We've covered so much about these Google Ads landing pages.
We have. The fundamentals, those common pitfalls, how to optimize.
It's been a journey.
It has. And remember, the key to all of this is focusing on the user experience. Make your pages clear, concise, visually appealing, easy to navigate.
Make those visitors happy.
Exactly. Happy visitors convert.
Okay, Before we wrap things up, any final words of wisdom for our listeners?
Think of your landing pages like a bridge.
Oh, a bridge.
They connect your marketing efforts to the results you want. It's that crucial link between your audience and the value you're offering.
That's a great way to put it. They're the final stop on the journey.
They are. So
Fire.
put in the effort, create amazing landing pages. You'll see more conversions, more engagement, and ultimately more success.
I love that. It's been awesome. Don't forget to leave us a review. And, if you've got questions, thoughts, landing page horror stories,
Ooh, horror stories.
share them.
We love those.
Hit us up on social media. We're always down for a good marketing chat.
Absolutely.
And hey, maybe your question will inspire the next deep dive. Who knows?
Ooh, I like that.
Speaking of inspiration, I want to go back to something we talked about earlier, the human element. It's easy to get caught up in the technical stuff, right?
It is.
All the design, the testing, the data. But we're building these pages for real people.
So important to remember that. We get lost in the numbers sometimes.
Yeah, it's easy to forget that there are actual humans on the other side of the screen.
With their own needs, their own desires.
Yeah, they're not just data points.
Right. They're individuals. They're looking for solutions, for information, maybe even just a little entertainment.
And they come with their own experiences, their own baggage, even their own emotions. We have to consider that when we're designing.
We do.
So how can we better connect with those real people?
Well, I think it starts with thinking about what would resonate with you.
Okay, yeah.
If you were the visitor, what would make you feel understood, valued?
What would make me actually want to take action?
Exactly. It's about speaking to their heart, addressing their needs authentically.
So it's more than just presenting information. It's about creating a connection.
It is. You're building trust. You're showing empathy. When you do that, the conversions will come.
It's like that difference between a cold, impersonal sales pitch and a warm, genuine conversation.
Perfect analogy.
People want to feel like you get them.
They do.
Don't underestimate the power of storytelling either.
Oh, storytelling is so important.
Weaving a narrative into your landing page, it can create an emotional connection, make your message stick.
It's true.
So instead of just listing features and benefits,
Right.
tell a story that resonates with your audience, a story that makes them feel something.
People are drawn to stories. It's how we connect. It's how we learn.
This is blowing my mind. I'm going to go back and look at my landing pages, Think about how I can connect with my audience on a deeper level.
I love it.
Really make them feel something.
And remember, it's an ongoing process.
Yeah.
As you learn more about your audience, what works for them, you can keep refining, keep improving.
Always be testing, always be learning. It's like the golden rule of online marketing. Well, I think it's time to wrap things up.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us on this Google Ads landing page adventure.
It was fun.
I hope you all learned some valuable insights today, stuff you can actually use.
Me too.
And remember, never stop exploring, experimenting, connecting with your audience. Until next time, happy marketing. And keep those landing pages converting.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in. That's it for this episode of Mind Your Conversions, brought to you by Fiverr. I hope you are leaving with fresh ideas and strategies to take your marketing and your conversions to the next level. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave us a review. Thanks for listening. Until then, take care, and we'll see you next time.